Fellas, great to be here as always. Bulls look fantastic, but let's start off with some of the data that you guys are taking on your cattle. You're sort of world leaders now in that, aren't you?
Yes, Ben, we've been nominated for a performance advocate with the IGS, the people that record the 18 million cattle that are alongside of it. And to do that, I think there's about 18 traits that we've got to measure and do it with all the herd. It's no good measuring part of the herd because it screws the figures, so we've got to do the total thing every day, day in, day out, and get birth weights and other statistics.
And pairing that with genomics as well. There's no point submitting just the genotypes, you've also got to have the phenotypes matched with the genotypes to get any meaningful data.
Yeah, I think it comes back to trying to provide non-fuss cattle, you know. And we appreciate that labour's the big cost, so that you want cattle to calve easy, get in calf again, stay in the herd longer, and they're the things that really drive your profit. And that's why these new API figures are just so great. For the all-purpose index figures are so good.
Well guys, the bulls this year are just fantastic. Tell us a bit about them.
Yeah, thanks Ben. Extremely happy with how the data's all come together and how the bulls have come together structurally, and they average in the top 4% for API, which is the highest we've had. A sire worth mentioning is Hicks. He's one of the most used bulls in the US. Like what we were saying before, just the ultimate easy care. They're born light, structure's impeccable. He's added a lot to our program.
He does something very special in that he does antagonistic traits well, low birth, high growth, really off the charts for muscle, and yet up the top 1% for marbling. And it just hasn't happened to us with one bull ever before. Another black sire we've used a fair bit of Apollo, Bennett Apollo. Now he's a balancer bull, and he really just puts his numbers together again. Top 10% for calving ease, top 15% for weaning. Again, that's antagonistic. And his ribeye area, which is his muscle, is top 10%, and his marbling's top 1%. I know his API is 176, and to get the top 1%, you have to be 164. So he's well above 1% for that.
In addition, with the Red Angus, we've got marble bar sons in there. They're just great, soft, easy doing types that tick all the boxes.
Guys, the red composites are another great lineup of bulls, so tell me about the sire lines there.
We've got a sire there, Brown's Premier, who's a high accuracy, very heavily used red bull from the States. They seem to extremely good calving ease and marbling. We're extremely happy with how the job that he's done for us here.
And tell me, you do use a lot of bulls from the States, so how do you feel about how those genetics are working in Australia for you?
I think it's a really good question, Ben. But because you're selecting for types, and now that they're selecting for so many multi-traits and that, we're moderating cow size, which is a positive, and that's coming through really hard from the States and the figures, so that we're worried about inputs and outputs and easy calving, staying in the herd, all those dollars.
Guys, obviously difficult times at the moment with the C word, but tell us a bit about what moves and changes that you've made to help your clients.
As per usual, the sale will be on Auctions Plus. We've been on Auctions Plus now for probably 10 years, have we?
I think it's 15.
Anyway, so we interface with Auctions Plus.
And we're doing it this year, Ben, with a video. The bulls aren't coming in the ring, so we're doing the video in the shed, and you'll be watching the video at the same time at home on Auctions Plus, so it'll be like being in the sale in your lounge room. So.
And we also encourage anyone to pre-book an inspection, come and have a look on their own any time prior to the sale.
And the third thing, if you're at all challenged with computers and things like some of us older people are, just go straight to the agents and they'll go and see them for the afternoon, and And they'll do all the hard work and maybe provide you some refreshments too if they're good agents.
Well, fellas, it's been great spending time with you as always, and best of luck for the start.
Thanks, Ben.
Thanks, Ben.